This monologue, it needs something. Joe Scarborough has announced that he's leaving the Republican Party. Reactions pouring in from all over the world. Too easy. Scarborough, a.k.a. Morning Joke, told this shocker on Colbert last night.
This is well before Donald Trump was elected president that my party has betrayed their core values. Time and time and time again, they turned the other way. And they're doing the same thing now. And it's actually disgusting. And you have to ask yourself, what exactly is the Republican Party willing to do? How far are they willing to go? How much of this country and our values are they willing to sell out?
But aren't you a Republican?
I am a Republican, but I'm not going to be a Republican anymore. I've got to become an independent.
Okay, weird Matt Perry. We go live right now to the Republican Party for reaction.
Awesome.
What
a tongue.
So, Joe calls it an exit, but for Republicans, it's really an enema. Talk about draining the swamp. This guy was so inside, he sneezes pollywogs. He played both sides like a teenager with his favorite record, but thankfully, not Joe's. Oh, man, is that awkward or what? He seems to be the only one there enjoying the song. The poor band's just waiting for the check to clear. But it shows that for Joe, all decisions are driven by a need for attention. He chases the spotlight till it dims, and then he moves on. After all, he does tend to leave things. He did resign from Congress, after all. But there's something smug and sanctimonious about announcing you're leaving a group that isn't clamoring to keep you. And if it's because of Trump, fine. But the fact is, Donald Trump's victory owes a lot to Joe. Joey indulged him, flattered him, used him to gain access and ratings, to woo him away from Fox and Friends. Then when he saw Donald outgrow him, he imploded. But I wish him luck. I welcome his independence, even if it's just another stab at relevance, to be noticed at the next Hamptons cocktail party. I bet he's going to bring his guitar. Dana, did his announcement move you to tears?
Can you see her eyes? Even with my dry eyes, I can't. When Colbert asked him, "Are you still a Republican?" And it's obviously such a planted question. They knew they were going into They probably were able to get booked on Colbert saying that they were going to make this big news, that he was no longer going to be a part of the Republican Party. It is a little hard to take, given that, watching the primary pretty closely, we all lived it. And they loved Donald Trump.
Oh, my God.
And it was like, wait, I don't understand. What about all these conservative principles and all these things?
He compared him to Reagan. He said he was the next Reagan.
So this is a little much.
Yeah, Jesse, it takes talent to make leaving your party seem phony. You know what I mean?
You're saying he didn't pull it off?
No,
Is that what you're saying? At first, when I saw we were doing this story, I was like, why are we doing this story?
Yeah, me too.
And then I'm like, yeah, because Gutfeld's monologue was that good. Now I know why we did the story. I don't have anything bad to say about Joe Scarborough. I don't have any animosity there, and I want to congratulate him on his nuptials.
Yes.
It seems like Meek and Joe having a little renaissance, and they're kind of riding the wave of the Trump feud or whatever, so that's fine. Let them do their thing. It's a book tour. He's got the bands getting back together. I don't know what that was. I don't think anybody cares in the Republican Party that he's leaving. I think MSNBC loses a talking point now. When you say, there's no conservatives on MSNBC, you can't say Joe Scarborough and Morning Joe. Now they can't even say that.
Yes.
That's true.
You know, Juan, isn't this another example? You see this, you've been seeing this the last 6 months, of people being broken emotionally by Trump. They go through this like thing, and then something happens and they're never the same. Is that what happened here? He's just like, he's emotionally broken by this victory because I don't know.
I don't know if he's emotionally broken. I mean, you made an argument. I like the monologue, but I think you said he's behaving in an expedient manner. He's just capitalizing where he can for the moment to get attention. I will say I took him seriously.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know exactly what's his argument. His argument is, this is a guy, Donald Trump, who says, I don't know what the KKK and David Duke are, or Judge Curiel because he has Hispanic heritage, can't be a judge in my case. And he goes on about values, and he says, why are Republicans continuing to make excuses for Donald Trump?
I don't think he said he didn't know who the KKK was. I think he said that he wasn't aware that they were. So what? So what if there's some freak that supports you? If I worried about that,
Yes, but how many times did he disavow? Come on, this is old news.
Well, I just think if you take it seriously, because it is very critical as we said in the first segment, as to what point do Republicans say, you know what, Donald Trump, this has gone too far.
Yeah, you know, Kimberly, him leaving has convinced me. Now that Joe has left, he's convinced me Trump is evil.
And you're leaving the unicorn party?
Yes, I am. I'm forming my own party.
Fantastic. So love the sprocket hairdo.
Yeah, can we talk about that? I want hair like that.
No. Yours is actually like short in comparison. His is like tremendous chia petness.
Yes.
No, it's like unbelievable. Miracle Grow. Fine. So, but he wants to sell albums, and he said this, and that's fine. Yeah. He's into this whole thing. He's into his music. Yeah. He's feeling it. I'm happy for him. Mika supports him. Good for them. Like, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Very
and
positive.
They like to go and play, and he says he wants to record 50 songs and play for his kids. But here's my thing. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump, the president, was very good to them, went on their show all the time, was very loyal, offered them to get married at Mar-a-Lago, offered them to get married at the White House. He went on their show a lot, the whole deal. And then they were just like spitting in the face, which, you know, I don't live like that.
You know, what I found interesting is in the music performance, he reminded me a lot of the Partridge Family. Do you know when you know that you're not really a musician if you're constantly looking at the people around you while you're playing, because that's like, I'm not supposed to be here. He kept going like this.
Is that a cover song or original?
It sounded like he ripped off Pete Townsend, Let My Love Open the Door.
But he's written a lot of these songs. I don't know. We'll see
what instrument do you play, Greg?
I play everything.
He was in a band.
I was in a band. I can't say the name of the band. It was a death metal band.
Oh, we got to get footage of that. That's going to be my one more thing tomorrow.
Were you really? Was Dobbs in it?
No.
No, but they were actually good,
Backup
right?
dancer.
I mean, you guys.
We were okay. Let's just let it go.
I opened up a can of worms here.
Yeah. Anyway, up next.
I'm just trying to get the tape.
I was 20.
If you have the tape, could you give me a call?
I was 20 years.
Take that call.
I was 20 years old. I was 20 years old.
How did you look, though?
I
One of
looked
those
great.
Photoshop things?
Anyway, up next, why is a liberal magazine editor who considers herself a feminist criticizing Ivanka Trump for her clothing? We'll tell you up ahead.